So this brings us to political Islam, and I'll try to show how they cross over and then the conflict begin. So I have another 4 minutes to do the task. So the story of political Islam is silent until 1970s. And in 1970s it's actually developed among the Qadiri followers, one of the Sufi orders, Zahid Kotku. He inspired Necmet Erbakan, who established the National Outlook, Milli Görüş, which you would see some mosques around Europe about them as well, which currently Erdogan is more in line with as well. So between 1970 and 1998, the political Islam in Turkey, now when we're talking about political Islam, we should understand it is different than Egyptian political Islam, what Sayyid Qutb is teaching, because we didn't have that colonization period. So we don't necessarily have inherited the anti-colonial, anti-Western rhetoric. But regardless, it is an authoritarian mean leader, which is Erbakan, is the natural leader of the political Islam, almost a sheikh, an unchallenged situation. And there is a search for an Islamic identity or an Islamic state eventually. But it can be done through democracy as well. So they believe, and openly said, Şevki Yılmaz, one of my city mates, he used to say, we'll come through elections, we'll raise our hands and we'll bring Sharia. Because we can do anything with the majority, and majority is the Muslim. So pretty much what is today is happening in one way or another. So there was a use of religion as a political tool, which means actually to capture the state and use the state infrastructure to impose religion from top to down. This is different than what we call civil Islam. Civil Islam open schools and try to increase the education level, and which will eventually, people will search for their rights, and then it will change from bottom to top the society, you know. But in here, it's a bit Jacobean in that sense. We will get to the government and we'll force everyone to go to religious schools, and they'll become religious, and you know, that will be the perfect society. So in a case, Erbakan used to often say elections are a census of Muslims, which means we'll see tomorrow how many Muslims in Turkey, meaning like they voted for us. And the top score he gets is 20% in Turkey, 22% in the last election he got in.